Earlier in this series, we introduced the 3F framework for managing cash flow. That's forecasting, funding, and focus. Now, cash flow is the most common issue businesses face in today's environment, and funding is a key part of that. Now, managing your business funding is about what you know and just perhaps who you know as well. So here are 4 simple strategies that you should be using to ensure your funding is as good as it should be. So the first step is to know what you need. So you can't manage your business by the bank balance. You must have a good idea of your 12-month cash flow requirements at any point in time. So a long-range cash flow forecast tied to your budget and to your strategic plan. It doesn't need to be complex. You can do it on a single page. But you must know what you need and when you need it ahead of the time. The second step is to know your lender. I can't emphasise enough the need to have a solid working relationship with your bank manager. It could be the one thing that gets you over the line when you need funds in a tight spot. Unfortunately, it seems that a lot of business owners don't see the need to develop a relationship with their lender until they absolutely need to, and by then it's generally too late. A crisis is not a good time to introduce yourself. And the third step is to know your costs. They say growth costs money, but money costs money as well. So bank charges, line fees, interest charges, annual fees, add it all up and you're probably paying a lot of coin to your bank. But are the facilities right for you? Do you have the best funding mix? Are you paying unnecessary costs or above market rates? If you don't have a regular review of your funding mix and the associated costs, you're likely missing a huge opportunity. And just remember, banks are suppliers and open for negotiation. So if you do nothing else today, just do this one thing. Send your banker an email saying that you're reviewing your current costs and need some revised rates. What can they offer you? And let me know how you get on. So the fourth and final step is to know your options. So although you're wanting to build a good relationship with your current provider and also get the best out of them, it is prudent to have other options open to you. So once again, don't wait for a crisis. If you're going to approach your current lender for a review, perhaps take the time to supply your funding requirements to an alternative lender as well. If nothing else, it will help you in your negotiations. So I'll leave you with those 4 steps and these 4 questions. So number 1, do you have a 12-month funding forecast? 2, do you have a solid relationship with your business banker? 3, how long since you've reviewed your funding costs? And finally 4, do you have an alternative provider available?